Good morning, YouTube. How we doing this bright and early morning? Um, I'm a little on the downside this morning, but I should have expected my situation. Uh, a lot of times I live in a fantasy world, and I project it, and I'm good with it. What's bothering me, I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna be one of those folks that talk about. Excuse me, I gotta fix this. I'm gonna try my best and not talk about my problems on here, because guess what? What that does is it actually makes it. It'll make it even worse. And one thing I learned from having good counsel is, again, what I talked about earlier, learning how to shut my trap and be quiet. But I am gonna say this: um, my life was used against me as a as a weapon yesterday when I should have been really happy. Um, I'm gonna have to learn to watch what I say, but even the positive of what I say can be used as a negative. I'm not stopping because you know I made it to a point where, doggone it, I deserve it. You know, I mean, I made 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 1,012 right now, and I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. I even um I even made a video yesterday. I'm gonna show you in just a minute. I made a video yesterday about because you guys know, and it's a condition. Guys, I mean, I'm being honest with you. I'm not happy about it. I I am a emotional empath. I can't stand it. It's been a curse my whole life. It's been a curse, but I try to deal with it as best way possible. This is a prime example. They always send me to this place before it before it's time to go home. I hate this place with a passion. One time I waited here. Uh, I waited to be loaded in the dock 13 hours to go to California for one pallet. I hate this place, but I have to deal with it. A lot of times they send me here, and they don't send me or tell me where am I going next. And most of the time it's time to go home, When you're on the road for a month and a half, 2 months, you're ready to go home. No matter what, you're ready to go home. Um, when when it's time to go home, I get snippy, I get aggravated, I have Tourette syndrome. I say stuff that I don't mean, but I want to go home. I'm getting excited. I have to stay calm because what? I want to go home. You guys will never understand that unless you are on the road smelling like ass, you know, getting down, getting to the point of you just want to go home. You just want to sleep in your bed. You just want to be in familiar surroundings. You don't want to wake up wondering in the dark, where am I? You just want to go home. Going over there to check in, the guy is an a-hole. He's not a nice person. I said yesterday, being nice will get you a long way. The last shipper that I went to, I always, the shipper, the boss at the shipper where I go, a lot of times they, before I started doing this, I would say, hey, bro, this is my ride to the house. Hey, oh, we got to get you out of here. Real nice, you know, nice dude. Guys, pleasant. We joke, fist bump, everything. So I started buying a dozen donuts. But no, not trying to get out of there, but doing something nice. Because this guy did something nice for me over and over and over and over and over again. Let me see. I need to have the comments on. Ah, jeez. What the heck? Hold on. What the? Okay, what the heck did I just do, guys? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I hit one button and man, I went all over the place. But back to what I was saying. Let me switch this around. I hit one button and next thing you know, when cuckoo. I with this, the guy I was talking about. Um, I always pick up a dozen donuts or try to find them somewhere. And if I know I'm going there, you know, and I give it to the head dude, not looking for nothing, but the guy's been nice to me and lights up his day. And I've many times when I'm sitting, like right now, I'm sitting right here, and I looked out the window. The guy that's going to load me has a donut in his mouth, and it's hilarious. I find enjoyment in it. I'm doing it to make me more happy. But when I come here to this stank behind place, you know, the guy's an a hole. You know, it's just not nice. Just not. I'm gonna say it that way. So when I come here, I'm already tensed up. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring it up. Look, let me just get on the road. Let me get home. But I'm in trouble for saying that. I don't understand. feel me? This life isn't easy, but trying to get someone to understand it is an experience in itself. It's well, let me show y'all. I'm gonna show you what I came up with yesterday. At least I had some kind of fun. At least I had some kind of fun. I I hope I can remember. I hope I can remember when I still when I. I hope I can remember to hit that button quite often. you know, you have to understand and work if you can. Work in the parameters of your life. If you guys notice, I've always been trying my best to be positive because negative vibes cause me harm. It causes me pain. It causes it it's not something I look forward to. I'll just say that. It's not something I look forward to. Um but I deal with it. Uh our I was supposed to. It's funny how when it's your birthday, no, I hear Charles yelling in my ear right now. So I'll change that. We My birthday plans got derailed because of this hurricane. I'll just say that. Um, we had to cancel going down to Florida. We had to cancel going down to Florida for a 4 day weekend, and I'm thinking we was gonna stay home, but we're going down to Savannah now. So, but hey, it is what it is. Um, Sorry we're not upbeat today. Yeah, yeah, I'm not the only one that drove into a cat four before, but I was not looking forward to that on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't. I wasn't looking forward to it. Let's see who came in. Oh, well. Uh, what am I gonna do when I get home? When I get home, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be pick. I'm finally gonna do my soil test. I'm finally gonna do that, and I'm gonna pick up a few pieces of sod for that different grass I was telling you about the other day, zoysia, and I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna place it in. I'm gonna get the real mower going. I need to run it anyway, get some of that gas out of it, and I'm gonna cut the area where the grass is dead. I'm gonna dig it up. No, I'm gonna cut it real low. I'm gonna dig it up and see what's under there because I've been watering, 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 and I still got dead spots. So I got to see what's the. It could be rocks or whatever. I got to dig that up, and I'm gonna see what's there. I got some extra sand in the back of the pickup truck that I've been meaning to get out of it and clean up. I'm going to see what's under there. If there's rocks, roots, cut it, get it out of there, put that sod there, and spend what time I get to enjoy myself, which is not going to be that long. And all this ripping and running I'm going to have to do to get to enjoy myself and get that out of the way. I'm going to be meeting a guy Friday, Friday on my birthday to get a estimate on my retaining wall. I need to get it replaced. Um, I put band-aids on it. I've even did a video on it, and I did it wrong. I need to get it professionally done, um, because these major storms that come through, I get flooding. I need, and I'll be doing a video of what I'm explaining what I need to get done. Um, I just need to divert it, and then this is just another project. Yeah, yeah. you know, um, Another. Oh, what? Well, oh, you wellness. You in Louisiana, ain't you? Okay. Well, it's not coming your way, so you should be all right. Um, I gotta stop blowing a lot of this money that I'm blowing. So again, I'm going to do a soil test. I'm gonna dig up those spots. I'm not going. I was gonna order some from Supersod, but boy, that them guys expensive. I'm gonna see if the local guys got zoysia. I'm gonna look around Georgia and buy me just a few pieces, and I'm going to let that set in and see what that does. You know, the season is almost over. Oh, you're in Texas. Oh, yeah. Well, no, you're good. No, yeah. um, I got to, like I said, I got to start planning this stuff out, and I'm going to move away from certain things for a little while on the channel and start now that I made it, over the hump. I have to start working on my hours. So I'm going to start. I got to start attracting. I got to start attracting the DIYers. The lawn cares and the exercising and the cruisers. Well, the cruisers, yeah. I'm not going on another cruise the next year, so I can't attract them. But I got to start attracting the lawn care DIYers, the small engine repair guys to my channel to start growing my hours. Because I repeat, please, 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 do not piss off the algorithm. Don't run my I'm asking you to, and so YouTube will know. Do not run my playlist. That's a no no. You will mess me up. I finally made it this far. I'm not stopping. You know, we're coming up with new plans, new things to attract folks to the channel. Um, my shorts. I found the go-to for my shorts, but I need to. The shorts don't account for my hours, so I have to start working on that. That's the next thing. Okay, hold on. Action card. Hold on. Um, Got to start working on bringing return. In other words, bringing the return customers. You know what I mean. Um, uh, I'm going to be. I have a second channel, but I'm gonna start working on growing that just in case because you hear a lot of stories. Uh, yeah, you know, the first channel getting demonetized or destroyed. I got to make sure that I have it because this gives me not it gives me something to do. Also, I got if you guys look in the community tab, I got I got two shirts from Unbiased. I believe one's a large and the other one's an extra large. I want to get in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna order, maybe two more, two more, and then I'm gonna order two more after that, and probably when I'm home, not when I'm on the road, so I can do the giveaway, have the bags, and pack them up, take them to the post office, and just give them away and say, hey, thank you. Um, I know this is not a get rich quick thing. It is something that you have to stay dedicated to. I'm working on the dedication. I'm looking forward to having my weekends off again. But again, what I'm going to be making, trying to make, lawn care videos and stuff like that. And, just looking forward to it. Let me see something here. Let's see. Hey, Mike, what size? What size are you looking at? Like 2X, 1X, 2X, 3X? Because see, even though I've lost a lot of weight, I like to wear. Where's my old shirt? Hold on, hold on. Oh, okay, gotcha. I like to wear. Let's see what size shirt this is. This is a 4X. This is a company shirt. This is a 4X. um, the next one I want to do because it's a rolling joke when I go to certain persons live. Um, they say can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. I just sent Unbiased LLC a email saying that's what I want on my next shirt. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. And I said it's to see if it's possible to get that in a John Deere green. You know what I'm saying? A John Deere green. Um, the shirts that she has or gets or whatever, they're really soft. So these are they're okay, but I don't know where she's getting those shirts from. But I like them. I like them, and it's so cool because where you see the on the back of the shirt where the size is, where that size is, that's her logo's in there. So I mean that's real smart. She's like, nah, 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 y'all not gonna, this is coming from my company, and I think that is awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. I had the wife check to see. I'm gonna have on the arm a the QR code so you can actually do it. And I think I'm going to go back to the original the company that I did my first shirt. I had all kind of crap on it. Might get a few of those and have that, because what I want to do, I'm looking for um uh merchandise that when I'm not saying if, because if is a negative. When I get to the level where I can sell stuff, I want to have it so that if someone wants one of my shirts, I'm just going to ask for myself at the most $5, and then I want to set it up so that all I have to do is send unbiased that person's address and the shirt that they want with the size, cash app the money, and it'll go directly. She will mail it directly to you guys. That's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm looking to do. I want this to be a because again, I'm on the road. Say if I have if I have a YouTube store, how am I going? How am I going? If I'm on the road all the time, how can I um I hear you, Mike. I hear you. How can I but what I was saying is, how can I operate if I have a YouTube store? How can I operate it? At least one of the parts I can have that set up to do it like that. You know what I mean? And I think that would be awesome, because all of that money, because it's going to be around $30. It's got to be, because all of that money goes 95% of that is going to go to the person that makes the shirt, which is Unbiased. And I want to do that for because I want to not not I'm not gonna make money, and I'm not looking to, but I want to give back to someone who gives that. She gives really good service, and I want to do that. Your wife just taking all your stuff, huh? um and I think that's going. I think, and that's the idea that I have. I hope we can. I hope we can bring that into fruition. I hope that maybe that might build something. Who knows? Who knows? I didn't know. I didn't even think that I was going to get this far in the game. I didn't think I was going to get this far in the situation. But I'm not going to stress myself out about trying to figure that out. When I get home, I'm not going not a loose leaf. I like to get a loose leaf, that would get tore up. But I'm getting a notebook and start writing down stuff and just start planning it out a lot better. Because again, I get to that point where I got to do this and I got to do it now, and that is not helping nothing. Um, I got to start working on my attitude. It's starting to go south, and I don't like it. Um, I'm staying out here too long, and I know that is a root cause of a lot of it. Um, I have been doing that because we got to go here and got to go there and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna start knocking this back down to 3 weeks. Be out for 3 weeks, come home for 3 day weekend, then head back out. Um, it's just after this time home, I'm gonna be out for 3 weeks and come on home. Um, and it's winter's coming, So I don't need to be out here, for these long periods because winter is more stressful than. Hey, good morning, Miss T. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, Winter's more stressful for me, and I want to. I want to start knocking that back down to being less stressful. You know, these roads get real hazardous, real dangerous, and I just got to keep that back on track. Um, that's the good part of it. And hey, Miss T, you know what, you happy about going over into the 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 gardening part of your new journey? I'm happy too because I can watch it again. I can watch it before. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm hoping. I was meaning to ask you. Did you get a chance to get some New York pizza? You was at some cockamamie whatever store getting the fried chicken and mac and cheese, whatever mess. That's not. You need to talk to some New Yorkers to tell you where to go. You needed to get some and I'm not saying this to be derogatory, but a straight up Guido. You need to go to an Italian pizza place and get you a slice of pizza from New York to see what real pizza's supposed to be like. Real pizza. Um, you did mention did when you went to Chinatown, did you get some Chinese food? Did you get the hood food? The the hood food I'm talking about is Charles will tell you. Two orders of fried pork chops, real thin cut pork chop or pork fried rice, or chicken wings, fried chicken wings with pork fried rice, and or egg foo young with the brown gravy. Oh my God! Someone had said in the thing that they had a soup dumpling, and everybody's so hood. Oh, it's like chicken and dumplings. No, ain't no chicken and dumplings. It's a piece of meat. Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh my God. I wanted to. I was screaming through the camera. A soup dumpling is a piece of meat, a small piece of like ground, pork or meat or whatever. A soup dumpling is ground pork meat, and it's a flat wrapper wrapped. It's and they take a frozen cube of like beef broth and they put it in there. They wrap it up and then they steam it. That's a soup dumpling. Oh, you did have halal. Oh, okay, okay. That's what I was saying. The halal, you get it on the corner, then this little booth, and that's the stuff. And and I wanted to say, I said, let me stay in my lane today. Um, you said you heard New York concrete, because you was in the what's the word? You was you was in tour. You was the dead center in Tourist Central. That's why everywhere she went, you hear concrete jungles are where things are made of. Yeah, of course you're gonna hear that. You're in Times Square. Oh man, it was so funny when we were in New York and people thought we were crazy. We was down there near where the Twin Towers was. There was a hotel on the other. There's a couple of buildings, a hotel right there, and we stayed there. And we walked. We said, well, we were trying to walk to Central Park, right? And they said, well, Central Park is 52 blocks that away. And I said, 52 blocks. Oh my God. And then I Googled it, distance to Central Park. It said 3 miles. I said, well, we're gonna walk that. You gonna walk 52 blocks? I'm like, yeah. The one I live with does this every day. You know what I mean? And we just had a ball, and the delis and the stuff. I couldn't find that row of restaurants, but it was in Hell's Kitchen. Um, Man, and they were doing like a chopped salad. They had this big metal bowl. They would, and then they get in and oh man, that's the that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. You know, well, hold up. I got some new people coming here. I want to show y'all the new thing that's gonna be going on our channel. Watch your ears. I love that. You know, the funny part about me telling you all that stuff about New York, I'm from Long Island. I, I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm less. I'm about an hour from New York, from the city, and I never went. I mean, I went, but I never went to see the stuff that you seen on your video. I never went to tell you about the pizza. I never went to, I had to do that living in Georgia. Do you see what I'm saying? I had to do that living in Georgia. We drove up and I got to do those things. Um, June, my best friend got married, and I said, you know what, let's go up to Coney Island. And we drove up to Coney. I was so no, I wasn't disappointed in Coney Island itself. Um, I wasn't disappointed in Coney Island itself. It was quaint. It was fun. The boardwalk and the walking. It was cold, and we just bought hoodies. Um, oh, and another thing, when you go up to New York, you got to go like the outskirts to go to a real, authentic diner. An authentic diner it's unbelievable. Even when the food's bad, it's still good. Wait a minute, y'all. You don't hear shoot, man. Please, y'all don't hear an accent, a New York accent. Well, I don't know. Other people said I still got it, but I've been down here dang near 25 years or something like that. I've been down here 25 years. But see, that's why and that's another thing. I get myself in trouble because there's a comedian that said how New Yorkers act, and there's a lot of f bombs thrown by New Yorkers, and I didn't notice. I only do it. I do it when I'm around Charles because we grew up and we were in the we're from Charles. We went to the same high school, me and Charles. And when I'm around Charles, the f bombs are flying. Why you cussing on? You always cussing and cussing and cussing. The f bombs are flying. Hey, mother effer, f that, f you, and f this and f that. Don't GD, and I'm throwing them. I'm throwing them like I'm juggling. And I didn't realize I did it. And he even said, "You do it." I said, because you know you're reminded of certain situations, certain scenarios. My father, God rest the dead, was a dick. I mean, he was a raw ass. But every once in a while, I would go down to his shop and hang around the men, the black men. And these weren't your normal black brothers. These weren't the little no. These weren't the punks. These weren't the little the B words. No, these were hood. These were hood ninjas in the back room smoking marijuana, and in the front room talking crap over here, playing pool on the pool table, and in your business. Letting you know. Because I remember one time I went down there and my motorcycle was about to get repoed, and I mentioned it. And one of the guys said, "Well, I can make it disappear." I was like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna do it the legal way. No, I'm good. Thanks though. Thanks though. You know what I mean? But see, sometimes you got to recharge. Sometimes, I mean, I'm not I'm not hood. I don't think I'll ever be hood, but I grew up around it. I recognize it. The difference, though, in Amityville, where we're from, which was like dead center, crack central in the '80s, there was a difference. There was honor amongst thieves. I remember that. That I do remember. Um, we there was a place where you would go to get, potato chips and popcorn, whatever, and it was drug central, dead center. But all you had to do is say, no, no, I'm good. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And they would leave you alone. But there's certain place you didn't go. Right across the street, you didn't go through that little dirt parking lot. You didn't go through that parking lot. Country hood. No, country hood is a thing now. Don't get it twisted. Country hood is a thing. You don't want to mess with country hood. I think country hood is a little worse than city hood, because city hood you can't dispose of the body. Country hood, they'll take and bury you somewhere that they'll never find you. You know what I mean? And see, this pops used to have, because he was into horses too. Because my father comes from down here, down in Georgia, and the biggest thugs that you ever met in your life are these black cowboys. I promise you, that's something that folks don't know. The biggest hood that you is the black cowboys. Oh man, and they used to have get-togethers. Yeah, see, yeah. They, they used to have get-togethers, and it'd be about 15 or 20 trailers in the parking lot, and horses everywhere, and they get on they had and ride up through the red light, and just be racing up and down the street, and just having a ball. And I remember I would go down there, and there'd be times where I would come into town and park my truck in my father's parking lot, of his tire shop. And I remember I'd hear that in the morning, and I'd look out. They said, "Hey man, you ain't supposed to be parking here." And I'd say, "Hey mother effer, I'm so and so's son." Oh, I didn't know. And sorry about that, bro. And I mean, they would be hands on their gun, like you better get up and move. I'm like, yo. I said, yo, I was like, these these boys are straight. And I started like, nah, I don't think I want to park here no more. Even though it is my pop spot, they're like, no, these guys straight hood. See, Miss T, this is why I tell you, Where I come from, that was that was that was it. And you know what I'm saying. But I choose, and you guys know this also. You can choose who you want to be. I'm still sad. I got some problems I got to deal with today, but that's okay. It's all right. And again, I'm on still on a learning journey to control my emotions and stuff like that. And again, because I'm telling you these stories, guys, just with y'all, you reminded me because when it's New York, I choose to be the happy-go-lucky, goofy person because that makes me feel a certain way. That makes me who I like to be. I choose the guy to be the grease monkey on the lawnmower and say, well, I got to, because like right now, when I go home, because I've been putting off. There's like two pieces I need to buy for a lawnmower that I'm refurbishing. And I forgot I was refurbished. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be refurbishing that. I choose that. I want that path in life. It was so funny before my father passed. We didn't talk for a couple of years because he tried to play me because he thought I was stupid like everybody else and my brothers and sisters. But I'm not. I'm exactly like him. I can show y'all a picture. Y'all just the difference in the picture is I'm bigger than he is. Not bigger, taller, but fatter. You would like you can't deny it. That's his son and that's his father. And I chose this path a long time ago. I've been walked on, I've been played, I've been laughed at, I've been joked, but I choose this path. I don't want the other path. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't want the other path. I choose this path. I choose to say can't stop walking, love mowing and cruising and trucking and doing goofy stuff because that's what makes me happy. At this age with this grade, I'm gonna be happy one way or another. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. And I'm always saying that when you see these lives, figure out your path. Figure out what you want. Learn. Happiness don't come. Sometimes you gotta learn it. Learn what makes you happy. Learn what thank you, Odom. Did you see what I'm saying? I had to learn that. I had to learn the black cowboys. They they ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Hey. Gospel Express Ministries. Just hit hashtag can't stop. And it'll drop your link. It'll drop your link. Guys, that person that just came in, y'all need to follow them. Check them out. Check them out. I promise you, you'll never regret it. This brother, we've known each other. What is it? Um, Dang name 15, 20 years. Wonderful brother. Wonderful man, Kevin. He's actually a Christian rapper. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have known God. And I tell you a quick story. I tell you a quick story. He used to come. He used to come by the house. He used to come by the house. He used to come by. Not because we were on a military base. He came by on uh he came by on we was on a naval base. He came by witness to me. And y'all, yo, I promise you, link up with his ministry, man. It's worth every penny. He didn't give up. He didn't give up on me because I remember you telling me about God, and I had a 40. I had a 40-ounce Colt 45 bottle of beer in my hand. straight up pee-pee water. Straight up pee-pee water. He never gave up on me. He was the first person I called when I found Jesus. When I came down to Georgia to find God. And good, him and his wife, unbelievable friends. You know what I mean? Um, it's always good when you could tell someone um, anything. They won't judge you, but they can bring God into it in a way that you can understand it. It's like knowing. It's like that yellow book where whatever for dummies. Learn about Jesus for dummies. This is the man that you talk to. He can bring it to you in the right way. My voice is raising up. My voice is getting higher. You gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta understand. You do you see what I'm saying? You gotta understand. Uh, you gotta understand. Even hood ninjas need to know about Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Even hood ninjas. I'm trying to be polite because Kevin's in here. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna act the fool. I don't want that lightning bolt. I don't like want that lightning bolt from God to get me. Oh gosh, thank you, y'all. Man, I started out this live sad as all get out. It made me happy. Ah, hey, Urban, I get what you. I get what you. It's it's a mixture that's a mixture of three different apps on my phone. Oh, because I was trying to come up with something. Uh, I was trying to come up with something that would you know bring me out of it the different you know what I'm saying, because everybody's the same. I come on here, if you look, read what it says right there, for entertainment purposes only. He has no idea what he doing. Hey, by the way, hit the like button. If you can, go back to one of my older videos. Don't run my, please, for the love of Jesus himself, Jesus Christo. Do not run my 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 saved videos. Don't run them. Just watch one and leave a comment. Help a brother out. I'm working on um growing, because when you nowadays, YouTube has a new algorithm. When you run the saved videos, if you just keep on running them, they'll they'll demonetize. They will close the channel. They'll do all that. Don't do it, please. Oh, good morning, Sammy Joe. Welcome in, welcome in. Do me a favor, hit hashtag can't stop and drop your link so people can hook up with you and be a part of your channel. You guys have made it. I'm blown away. I'm blown away because originally I started this live. It was one person. I talk about him all the time. My man Charles, he's a good brother. Talk about having somebody back. Um, you know, he would just get on, turn the phone upside down, and go back to sleep in the back of his truck. And I'm hey, walking the Cash Stop, walking but love Bo, and they cruising, yada yada, and going then he'd wake up and get on the phone, mess up the live. Hey man, what the effity blank you going on for? Come up with a conversation. And then he said, bye. Uh, but you need someone to put their foot in your behind. Guys need that. They need that. Would you ever see that there's a TikTok out where the guy does a video. He says, we're out at the club and my friend who just got married trying to pick up all the women. And the guy goes, hey man, nah, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. And he's going, and he goes, what do you mean? What do you mean I ain't doing it? Hey man, you ain't doing that. And he said, why? Because I spent all this money going to your wedding. I spent all this money going to your wedding. No, I didn't waste my money. Man, you better come correct. And see, we need as men, other men of integrity. Yo, we gonna laugh right there, Charles. I say, hey Charles, I said you got integrity. Other men of integrity to put their foot now behind to do the right thing. It's the same thing with I'm gonna bring up Facebook as an example. You have a lot of people, a lot of women, hey, they've got the selfies. Hey, look at me. Let me show you my boobies. Hey, hey, look. And I got a good friend who just got married, and he hitting the like button every time. And I literally said, I put a Facebook post, hey guys, if you're liking someone that didn't want to be bothered with you in high school, I hope you don't think they want to be bothered with you now. He didn't get the hint. So I had to send him a text. I almost called him and cussed him out. I sent him a text. Hey, man, stop liking all these women. You married now. You like one. That's your wife. It's the same thing. Stop liking all these women. Stop trying to look for something. That ain't nothing but, let's be honest, ain't nothing but the devil. That's nothing but, they don't want you. They just want your attention. Act like you got some sense. Thank you, Urban. It's not cool. I had to be honest with you. I caught myself. I had to go back and hit that unlike button a whole lot. And not for the hey, I didn't want, I don't want to get caught. No, it's not that. It's the whole principle of it. You just hitting like and not realizing that you're hurting someone. And what does it say? Do unto others as you want done to you. I don't want to be hurt either. I've been hurt so many times. I'm numb to it, but I don't want to start it. So I literally went back and unlike. And then guess what I also did? Because I remember when before YouTube, before Facebook, and on Instagram, I was just liking you because you like me. And then I'd hit all of like buttons. Then I had to go, wait a minute. And then I went back in Instagram. I'm like big booty this and big Bertha this and but I'm like, wait a minute, unfollow. I unfollowed like 300 people, and it's not because I didn't want to get caught, but that ain't right. It's like I talked to you the other day about moving to the next level. Yeah, exactly. And it's even the fact that it's not even that. It's not right. And if I want to move to the next level meaning I want to be appreciated. Me and the missus got into it last night, and I was accused of something, and I said you could go on my lives, every live. You guys never heard me say nothing negative about her. And I said, no, I say nothing but positive and how happy I am and all the love that I receive. And I still got in trouble. But that's all right. It's part of being a man. It's part of being a man. I still got in trouble. But that's okay because it's a learning. I learn I instead of getting upset and hanging up the phone, I said, this is a setup. I need to write this. I need to fix this. It's probably not right, but I need to fix this. Yeah, she's very jealous, very jealous. But that's okay. I've been like I've said to other folks. I've been removing one brick at a time, one brick at a time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love this woman to death, and I love, appreciate, and need. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right on the day that I make 1,000, I'm in all kind of mess. You know what I'm saying? On the day. Jeez Louise. But that's all right because we gonna get it. Hey, but we're gonna start shutting it down because y'all gonna laugh. Come over to fruit wellness of frugal mama. I got my workout pants on now. I got the workout pants on. Hey, I even got my Under Armour shirt and I'm matching with the hat. I'm gonna be on the side of the truck, getting wore out. Y'all need to come over to Wellness for Frugal Mama. Go get the beat on. Hey, I don't have no weights, but I got the what is that daggone thing? I got a uh gallon of antifreeze. I'm gonna use as my weights. I got a gallon of antifreeze. I'm using as my weights, and that's go. We're gonna be there. But yeah, she's coming up next. Check her out. But guys, I want to thank y'all for coming in. You've blessed me today. I think we broke a record. We stayed at 10 and held it for a good minute. 10 or 11 held it for a good minute. I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you'll ever understand. And just always know if you don't think nobody loves you, always know that God loves you and I love you too. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow.